why are you holding a dead turtle in your room for 8 months? Ew. Stored in milk jugs? Okay. What's up, YouTube? Okay, so today we are back with another video. What's up, y'all? It's me, Tayshawn. Okay, so today we are doing a Cane's mukbang, okay? But this is not only going to be a Cane's mukbang. Well, if you can't tell, I'm in a college dorm. So today we're going to be reading worst college roommate experiences. Let me show y'all what I got from Cane's. I haven't eaten all day, so chill on me. So I don't eat cane sauce, so I got honey mustard, no coleslaw, double toast. Okay, all 6 is there, and a lemonade. Okay. Okay. This one says, I had a roommate freshman year of college who was jealous of my hair and cut it off while I slept during our first week. A, beat her up. B, cut her hair. Or C, there is no C. A and B are your only 2 options. That's weird, bro. Brief intermission. Okay, this one says, well, I had a roommate who stood on top of a dresser, sexually assaulted another roommate's girlfriend who was sleeping on the top bunk, and masturbated while doing it. So yeah, I'd say was the worst. Oh, that is not funny, bro. What? Pissed. This one says, pissed all over my roommate's very expensive North Face backpack while blackout drunk. Oh yeah, he would have had to run that fade. He would have had to run that North Face. He would have had to run that fade. No, definitely. This one says, college roommate's turtle dies in the room. So the first 2 to 5 months. And then the 8th month, the RA finally contacts college roommate to remove her rotting, stinking turtle corpse. What? Why are you holding a dead turtle in your room for 8 months? You know you smell that. Maybe she smelled like that, so she didn't realize that the turtle was dead because she smelled like that on a regular. That makes so much sense. The logic is locked. Don't call me Bill 9. Don't call me Bill 9. Don't call me Bill 9. Okay, y'all, this one, I ain't gonna lie, I'm messing these chicken tenders. If you don't like Cane's, you're simply a hater. This one says, hoarder, even her piss in stored in milk jugs. Ew. Somebody need to find her and beat her. That's disgusting, bro. Okay, this one said a year or two ago, I was looking to move from my apartment to a house so my dog could have more space. And found a girl through my school. She was looking for a roommate in the house she was renting and seemed pretty nice. She mentioned that she was introverted and didn't like bringing people back to the house much. And she dog sat as a side business. So it seemed like a good fit and was in the beginning. I found out within months that she had been married for a few years and was now finalizing her divorce. Also, that she had another roommate previously always trash talk, who she always trash talked. Since she always talked about how people took advantage of her kindness, I assumed maybe she just had some bad luck. This should have been warning signs. For the sake of, I don't know what that word is, a full rundown of what happened in the following year. 1. She would get involved with guys from Tinder after they slept over, planned to let them sleep in alone in our house while we went to work. Got mad when I told her I wasn't comfortable with unsupervised strangers alone in the house. Girl, you dumb? I wish I would wake up and find my roommate had brought somebody back to the room and was not in the room with that person. Well, even though I'm a guy, okay, from a girl's perspective, and me and her would have had to run that. 2, she started hooking up with a guy from Tinder who ended things with her every month, and then she went running back. He was a pretty terrible person, and I always had to pick up pieces of their monthly breakups and meltdowns. I'd come home to her on the couch hysterically sobbing and then spend the entire evening trying to comfort her, only for her to get back with him a week later. This happened at least 4 or 5 times before I distanced myself from my own sanity. 4 or 5 times? Are you sure you're not the stupid one? 4 or 5? I'm doing like max 1 or 2. 3, she brought him over to the house at night without giving heads up. He creeped out my dog and I complained and it blew up into a huge fight. How did he creep out the dog? What? Oh my god. But yeah, nah, that's not cool. Don't invite nobody over here without giving me a heads up. That's weird, bro. 4, she would dog sit 5 different dogs at the same time and then leave to spend the night with a guy for 12 hours, leaving all the dogs with me to deal with. Oh yeah, baby, she would have. And y'all didn't fight? Like, y'all didn't. Y'all once? Maybe she's too comfortable. She left you do 12 hours with 5 plus dog plus your own dog? Oh yeah, she tweaking. For her birthday, I made her a triple chocolate peanut butter cake. She told me that she didn't eat cake and just let it sit on the counter. I've seen her eat and buy cake before. Okay, that's not really a big one, like, girl. She just didn't want your nasty cake. It is what it is. She would cook elaborate meals using every dish in the house and not wash them for over a week while they grew mold. Oh. So, over the span of all of this, you didn't just like let me pack my stuff. Like, you let all of this build up, baby. After she got mad that you don't like strangers sleeping in the house. Oh yeah, baby, that would have did it for me. That would have did it for me. I don't. Wait. This says When she was ready to move out and I was planning to stay, she wanted me to pay her to take over the security deposit rather than her getting her deposit back and me putting down on my own. When I told her I was uncomfortable with that since the dog she watched had a ton of damage to the house, she flipped out on me. Then she said, while I was at work, she was moving out. She stole all my baking pans. Baking is my hobby / passion. Most of the kitchen stuff, all my cleaning supplies, and assorted things. And you didn't fire her not once, though? I'm not gonna lie. I just don't understand why you even let it get that far, though. Baby, I would have been gone. And that's exactly why I don't have no roommate. The mold growing in the sink was OD. That was OD. Like, you really overdoing it, because why is it? No. If you're not gonna cook, if you're not gonna clean, don't cook. Simple. Very simple. Very simple. Well, that's all I'm gonna read for right now. I'm a little disturbed and I got other things to tend to. If y'all want another one of these, just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah. Stay away from these weird people for real. I had a roommate who I probably exchanged words with maybe twice the whole year. 2 years later, I found out he was a senior environmental science major. There were like 70 of us, and we just pretended like we weren't roommates at one point. Edit that out.